Welcome to the college football playoff. The season's had plenty of ups and downs, and all the drama has led up to this point, the first round of the 12-team playoff. And a home field advantage for one side. This place is rocking. And we have a very compelling contest here tonight. Two teams in the committee ranked basically even. The one side gets to enjoy a raucous, rowdy home field advantage. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. Fields it just outside the goal line. Goes out of bounds at the 32. That's a decent return. The Volunteers offense going to get the chance to start this game off. And here he comes, the quarterback, all eyes on him. He's the guy that just makes everything go.
Well, this guy's Mr. Do-It-All. It's almost odd to say this about a quarterback, but he truly does. He's the echo of the coach and the connector of this offense. When everyone is hooked up to him, this team operates at maximum capacity, and that usually means their opposition is in trouble. How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And here comes a deep shot. He grabs it inside the 20. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Volunteers. This offense comes out, immediately gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything you prepare for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Getting set to kick the ball off now. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So UCLA's offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players to just a few guys, Kurt, but what do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. Two good teams with great individual players.
The shotgun handoff here. Refusing to be brought down. Play moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down.
Good job of picking up some big yards for the first down by UCLA. And, Chris, boy, they have had some great backs over the years, and this back's living up to it. Think about Maurice Jones-Drew, Jonathan Franklin, Skip Hicks, Deshaun Foster, and believe it or not, some people forget about this, but Jackie Robinson, known for his days of playing with the Dodgers, he got it started at UCLA as a running back himself.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. They'll hand it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big third down now for this offense. They're down early in the game, all the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. That moves the football inside the 40, and it's another first down. The Bruins look to keep this drive moving. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the grab. He stopped him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
It's a first down here by this UCLA offense. Nice timing between the quarterback and the receiver to be able to get those yards and keep the sticks moving. Good job also just feeling the defense's coverage and making a quick decision to get that ball out.
This is the 6th play on the drive. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Down he goes. A sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. And he'll set up to throw. Catch made across the middle by the running back. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. The distance will be from 36 yards away. That kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Return starts from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. They'll tackle him at the 27. Second down after that run on the previous play. And there's the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, there's that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Quick throw complete to the tight end. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Chris, that's another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. Here's the second down play. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Second down, we're going to throw it. Short pass finds the tight end. They stop him, but it's a first down. And Kirk, it's Tennessee on top as we take a break for the quarter. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. The Vols will have 1st and 10 here. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down play coming up. And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Going for a big play downfield. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Touchdown, Tennessee. Strong game by this quarterback. No problem with the PHC. The lead 14-3. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. They'll return it from inside the 5. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they start the drive. And the UCLA offense is back out on the field. This is not the time to settle for field goals. They've got to find the end zone here. They'll run this play from the pistol formation. They're going to run it here. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
The gain makes it second and medium. And he drops back in the gun. And the junior gets home, making a sack there.
Well, that's their second sack already in this game right now. And this offensive coordinator, he's going to have to come up with some changes in pass pro. Keep a tight end in, roll the quarterback out, anything they can do to help him out. Otherwise...
Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive, now they have a chance to put points on the board.
on the pistol formation. Keeping it on the ground here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Boy, this defense is strong up front. Linebackers are flying downhill, able to make plays against this run game. Now they get this offense to another 3rd down. Now you pressure that quarterback and try to build on the lead.
Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down. So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. He connected the first time. This attempt is from 44 yards away. And it's good right down the middle.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16, looking better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Second down after that previous play. Toss play. Back heads to his right. Just trucks the man. Good enough for 1st down yardage.
Well, that's just good, hard running by this back. And, man, they've had some good ones over the years. Go back to Jamal Lewis, who was on that 98 National Championship team. Travis Henry, Arian Foster. Boy, Chris, some big physical backs come to mind when you think about the Tennessee Vols.
1st down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for the wide out. And it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline. It's the 2-minute warning of this close, competitive first half. Hey, guys up front lined up. It's 1st down.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving them multiple conversions now on 1st downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
How many 1st downs is that on this drive? This defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the 3rd quarter.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. Pass caught. Can he get in? Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to look.
And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Vols. And they get set now to try the PAT.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Kickoff is fielded inside the 20. Gets it to the 29 before being brought down. And the UCLA offense takes the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now 2-possession lead. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Looking to throw it on 1st down. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you've got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches. The Bruins will have to kick this away. On a punt now for the first time today. Bringing it back, it's Adams. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Can they catch him? Can they catch him? No! Touchdown! A punt return for a touchdown in a playoff game. That's a moment we're not going to forget for some time.
We won't forget about this one, and I don't think I'll ever forget the blocks that helped get him loose to be able to score this touchdown. He's going to get a lot of the credit. When they go back and watch the film, I think he's going to give an assist to the entire unit.
PAT is good. They're pulling ahead 28-6. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, we wondered all week what this matchup would look like. So much at stake in this win-or-go-home game. And we've been treated to a fabulous first 2 quarters of playoff football.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Bruins offense is back out on the field. Line getting set up. It's a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Fighting him off. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, this is exactly where you find out what you're made out of as a team. When you're trailing coming out of the half, how do you respond? Well, we know how this running back's going to respond. What a statement to get this second half started.
They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
2nd down after that run in the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. It's an out route, the catch made, and the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. And the Bruins pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. The Bruins come to the line and start a fresh set of downs. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. A handoff to the back. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
It's a quick spin move. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bruins.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Empty backfield now as they go for 2. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And he goes down, but there's also a flag down. If it's on the defense, it's going to be a first down. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Return begins inside the 10. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Catch made down inside the 15. Touchdown, Volunteers. And the beatdown continues. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the UCLA offense back out on the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on first down. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
In college football today, the quarterbacks get rid of the ball often so fast that this is a great example for young players on the defensive line. If you can't get to the quarterback, watch their eyes and try to get your hands up so when the ball comes, you can knock it away.
There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
How about the discipline of this defense here on second down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's third down.
And he pulls in the catch. Finally brought down to the 20-yard line. A huge gain puts him in great scoring position. The Bruins looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And they tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of him.
He's swallowed up at the line, could not get past that big defensive tackle. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He's got it near the end zone. Makes the ground, but doesn't get much. He's going to be ruled down short of the marker. Needing to score badly, likely 4-down territory. Here comes third and goal. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, UCLA. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
There's the snap. He's looking to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket. He'll get into the end zone for 2 points. Now it's a 15-point game. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. And Kirk, it's Tennessee on top as we take a break for the quarter. Sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats while we have a chance. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Now, I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Single back, takes the handoff, and they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
Well, this defense understands the magnitude of this drive right here. That's back-to-back plays. They've stepped up and done a great job. Now it's third down. Can they apply some more pressure to try to get this offense off the field?
Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Deep shot caught out of the 15. Touchdown, Tennessee. And this one is getting ugly. Looked like a total bust there. Easy pitch and catch like you'd see in a Tuesday practice.
Yeah, that quarterback's eyes must have lit up on that play because you've got one of your players way downfield without any defender around him.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Bruins offense back out on the field. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Catch made on the right side. And that will pick up the first down. They'll spot it at 38.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
And it's caught. They get him down pretty quickly, but it's a solid gain in that short throw.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. He's got it for a big gain. Tackle made after a big gain. And the Bruins looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half that same.
And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Not much on the return, but that's an important takeaway. Sets up the offense at the 34.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Handoff as they try to work the clock here. Not much on that play, brought down short.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Well, anytime you can have a balanced attack, it's always going to help an offense. And, you know, the previous play, they're running the football. That puts a lot of pressure on the eyes of the linebackers and safeties. They start to think about defending.
Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Receiver makes the grab inside the 15. Touchdown, Vols. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Here's a kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the UCLA offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. He's running out of time here. Makes a quick grab. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back. Second down play coming up for this offense. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game. The offense really clicking here. First down, looking to throw the football. Running out of time in the pocket. Stop right there at the line, no gain.
Well, the defense does a great job here of pressuring the quarterback, but I got to give the quarterback a lot of credit. Instead of taking a negative play, he shows you his athletic ability and fights out and gets all the way back to the line of scrimmage.
Couldn't find anybody open. He just has to throw it away.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
The Bruins have 1st and 10 here. Offense looking to throw the ball. The pocket breaking down. Little floater there, but it falls incomplete.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Bringing pressure. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive.